Get ready for Update 100 Civics Question and Answers. Welcome to US Citizenship Book.
We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is the name of the vice president of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the capital of your state? Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? '18 and older. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who makes federal laws? Congress. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? Nine. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name your U.S. representative. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Who is the governor of your state now? What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? terrorists attacked the United States? We elect a president for how many years? Four. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who was the first president? George Washington. What did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name 1 U.S. territory. Guam. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name 1 state that borders Canada. New York. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name 1 state that borders Mexico. California. During the Cold War, What was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state.